We are looking at the extroverted dominant sensing, and we're going to look more at practical growth and what these personalities can do to really grow themselves. These personalities will include the ESTP and the ESFP. So sensing people, they're going to prefer to really take in information through sight, sound, and other senses because they want to find out what is happening. They really are observant. They take in things and they're good at recognizing some realities of a situation. They are able to retrieve very accurate, vivid details about experiences, things, and even people. Within this sensing preference, people that have this preference, they focus on what's real and actual. They like practical applications, preferring that over theory. They're very factual and concrete. They observe and remember, and they even really sense data in a way that most people don't. They have an ability to recall details. They are present-oriented more than future-oriented, and they're going to trust their experience while they distrust intuition. Let's look at some ways in which we can really grow when we have this extroverted dominant sensing. First, these kind of personalities really direct their energy outward. They're going to notice everything like accuracy, detail, especially anything that can be really observed or used within the five senses, such as sight, smell, sounds, touch, and human reactions. So if you have this extroverted dominant sensing, be sure to really test your ability in these things. Create challenges. Try to recall things. What did it feel like? What did it touch like? Close your eyes and envision it. Also, these people or personalities tend to really have accuracy in what they see. So this is an easy thing to do. Really look at what you can do and the details that you can pull out. This would be a great exercise. Remember the putting 10 objects on a plate, covering it over and trying to remember? You can really practice those things. They focus on the present. So one thing that you can do to really help as well is to also look at some of your non-dominant, right? So look at what you can do to focus also on further out and try to push yourself to see something beyond the here and now. They always seek for stimulation. And so this is going to be through all kinds of things. They're more interested in variety and vividness than they are in the depth of things and meaning of all experiences. They look for any experiences and they find every experience to be very valuable, especially new ones. And they're not very judgmental or selective in these experiences. So as a dominant sensor, be sure that you really jump out of yourself and try to really find more sensing experiences. Look for opportunities to really bring in anything and everything. These people like to look at what is possible. They're going to use what is really there and use the resources that they have to create something that is just there. So part of that resourcefulness is make sure that you challenge yourself. Look at odd objects and try to figure out how you could make them useful. We also like the trial and error approach. As a sensor, you're going to really want to do trial and error, and that's where you do the art of possible. Really look at what you can do to bring in some ideas. Be sure you use a lot of hands-on experiences. You want to make sure that you have these very free and spontaneous lives, so make sure that you take action in that and approach life with really a great sense of adventure. Use that to your advantage and be sure that you're always looking for great experiences. The goal of an extroverted dominant sensor is to experience as much as possible and to have an unending variety of sensing experiences.